Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, Cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you a modern twist on a 70s classic. That's right, Apricot Chicken done the new way. Alright, let's get on with it. Now the first thing we want is some chicken schnitzel. A little bit unconventional, but it makes it fun for the family and especially fun for the kids. So all we need to do is get our breadcrumb, get our egg wash all made up like that. Very, very simple. You've seen me do crumb chicken before. We're going to cut our chicken nice and thin. The tenderloins work absolutely beautifully. But you just get your chicken breasts and cut that nice and thin, just like I'm doing there. We're going to put that straight into the egg wash and then straight into our breadcrumb like that, and make sure everything gets coated properly. This particular batch we actually made up for the lemon chicken recipe, and we just oven baked those for about 20 minutes. And they came out nice. Now, that's a healthy way to do it. Oil free. And you can make these beforehand. No problem there. You can even make them the night before. And here I'm making a chicken nugget. A chicken breast nugget. Very, very healthy way to have chicken nuggets. There's no filler. It's just nothing but chicken, egg and a bit of breadcrumb. And of course, they taste amazing. And the kids love these because quite simply, they're deep fried. Alright, let's get onto the rest of the recipe. So here I've got two 400-gram jars of apricots in syrup, and I'm dividing these up. So in one bowl I'm putting quarters. I've got the apricots come in halves. You just cut those in halves again into a quarter, and into my little food processor I'm actually cutting those into eighths. Alright, so just divide each of those cans up between the two, just like I'm doing there. So just remember, quarters in one side and eighths into the food processor. Alright, so yeah, quarters should look like that and your eighths should look like that. Very simple. Here I've got 2 tablespoons of French onion soup mix that you just buy from the supermarket. I'm going to put in a good healthy teaspoon of some Dijon mustard straight into our food processor, just like that. I'm going to pop the lid on, and all we're going to do is blitz that up and make this beautiful apricot puree. And that onion soup mix gives it an amazing flavour, and that Dijon just gives it that little bit of spice, which is exactly what we want. So I've got a nice big pan, in this case my big wok on, just on a nice medium heat, 20 grams of butter straight in, and we just want to let that slowly melt down, just like that. And once that has started to melt, we can add in our apricot puree, and the smell is incredible. Now, apricot chicken back in the 70s used to be done a lot different, used to take forever, and it was quite boring, to be honest. But the flavour is so good that you can't dismiss it in this day and age. Now, retain all that nectar or all that syrup that comes with those beautiful apricots. Just pour that straight into your pan or into your wok or into your saucepan. Now, we've got our chicken schnitzel, which we've allowed to cool. These ones I actually cooked the night before. It doesn't matter, it makes them a little bit easier to cut and gives a chance for any grease or any fat to render off or dry off, because I do prefer to cook my schnitzels in oil. Alright, I'm going to put those aside into another container, and if you're doing the nuggets, do those the same. If you can't make schnitzel or you're not confident, you can buy schnitzel from your supermarket, and 95% of the time they are fine. I've got a quarter of a lemon. I'm just going to add that lemon juice straight in, and that's just going to cut down through some of that sweetness that the syrup and the apricots naturally do have. Make sure you stir that through. I'm also going to add in half a teaspoon of ginger paste, straight on top of our spoon, and we're going to stir that through as well. And that's going to give it a nice little spice to it, and the apricot and ginger work very, very well together. Alright, so we've left that for about 10 minutes to start warming through, and it's starting to reduce. We can add our slices of chicken schnitzel straight in like that, and you're going to make this a little bit like you would make a sweet and sour chicken. just give it a splash of water, maybe 3 tablespoons worth, just to help loosen it up a little bit and help that sauce go across all those pieces of that crumbed chicken. How easy is that? We can now add in the quarter apricots that we have prepared earlier, and again we just want to get a little bit of heat into this. Now check that to see how sweet it is, and if you don't want that too sweet, we need to cut it. And I'm just using a little bit of dry white wine, around about 2, maybe 3 tablespoons worth, and that really does cut through the sweetness of the apricot. You could also use a little bit of lemon juice if you wish. Okay, we're almost there. So just before the end, double check for seasoning, and I'm just adding a bit of salt and pepper straight in on top, and that is going to be around about it. Now when you want to serve this up, just put that in a nice bowl, serve it up with a little bit of rice on the side, sprinkle some fresh chives that we've just cut up nice and fine over the top, and again that chive is going to cut through that sweetness. And there you have it, KP's modern family edition of apricot chicken. And how easy was that? Love to see you make this one at home. Thank you so much for watching the video, really do appreciate it, and if you liked it, hit that like button. It gives me confidence, should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Hit that notifications bell, you'll be notified every time a new video goes up, well, so YouTube says. But more importantly, I want you to come and join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. I'm off to eat my apricot chicken, and I will catch you next time. Bye!